What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And today, we gotta talk. But before we do that, if you're new, feel free to subscribe. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Now, this is part 2 of our preseason, right? We got game number 3 and game number 4 of the preseason. We got the Raiders, and then we finish up with the Broncos at home. Now, I know not everybody's feeling Tim Couch, and I get that. I mean, it's Tim Couch for crying out loud. However, I want you guys to separate real life from Madden 04, alright? I just want you guys to separate it for a second. Tim Couch, he did make it to the Pro Bowl. I'm going to take it with a grain of salt, okay? I ain't going to say that he was a Pro Bowl quarterback, but hey, he made it, and he was a freaking starter. So maybe there's some potential there. If we look at the gameplays that I've shown y'all so far this preseason, if you're watching this gameplay for this one and watching the next one for the Broncos, you will see that our running game is horrible. We need some speed. Brian Molden, the guy that we picked in the second round, pick number 7 in the second round, so he's a top 40 pick. He has no speed at all. I feel like Emmitt Smith was a tad bit faster than him. I don't know if rookies in this game are a little bit glitched, a little bit nerfed. I don't know what it is, man, but Emmitt Smith seemed to have a little bit more speed than him. Ship, when he gets in the game, because I did not really use him for the first 2 preseason games, the O-line blocks better for Ship than they do for Molden and for Mills. And I used Ship a lot in the second half when our backup O-line was in. And our backup O-line is trash. God awful. Our first string O-line, everybody is 80 overall plus, except for our right tackle. Now, as I throw an interception right there with Tim Couch, let's get back to quarterback. I don't feel like quarterback is the biggest issue on this team. Why do I say that? Because I'm going to throw some picks, right? I'm going to throw some picks. What I do want to see is, can we hit that deep pass? Can we do that? And the answer so far has really been no. Anquan Bolden makes a crazy play. TJ Husmanjana makes a crazy play. Casper gets a lot of run after the catch. Same with McAdley. He gets a lot of run after the catch. And Westbrook, same thing with him. He kind of bails out Tim Couch. So it is possible that we will make a trade. But here's what I'm telling you. To get one of those top of the line quarterbacks, like your Dante Culpeppers and Steve McNairs, you know what I mean? Those guys, I'm going to have to give up something major. Now, we might have been hurt by not having a first-round pick this year because, remember, we traded away to get Ray Lewis. And that might have been a mistake. You know what? That was a mistake, and I'm going to tell you guys why in a second, as we throw yet another pick, this time with Josh McCown. I don't feel like getting Tim Couch was a mistake. We got rid of Starks, who's actually balling in Cleveland, so that might have been a mistake. But to get Tim Couch wasn't bad, because it would either be Jeff Blake on the team or Josh McCown as our starting quarterback. And yes, we might have drafted somebody later on, and yeah, I know that could be true, yada, yada, yada. But we don't know how draft pick is going to turn out, because I thought Molden was going to be a beast in preseason. He has done nothing. So the point that I'm making is this. I am willing to trade Ray Lewis. I'm not willing to trade Wilson because I feel like DBs in this game are very important. But I don't feel like our run defense got better, or our defense got better overall with Ray Lewis. If you watch the first games of this series when we didn't have Ray Lewis, we were giving up huge gains on the ground. Now, we might not be giving up 15 yarders no more, but we're giving up 13 yarders. So is Ray Lewis worth a 2-yard better average in the running game when I'm talking about 15 to 13? Because it's not like we're talking about from 4 to 2. Okay, it's not that great. So we might get rid of Ray. Now, before you get mad at me and go ham in the comments section saying you are an idiot, how you going to trade Ray Lewis? We're talking about Ray Lewis. Separate Ray Lewis from what he did in real life. Defensive player of the year in the 4-3 defense and in the 3-4. Separate the fact that he's a 2-time Super Bowl champion, 1-time Super Bowl MVP. Like, separate all that and just focus on this franchise right here. And I think you guys would agree that he hasn't had a huge impact. It's not like he's going to win defensive player for us in this series, the way that he's been playing, the way that the defense has been playing. So for me, what I'm noticing, and I could be wrong, but I'm willing to roll the dice, okay? I'm willing to roll the dice because I feel like I have sound logic. What I'm noticing is we need a speed halfback. We need a speed halfback. And I'm not saying that we will never upgrade the quarterback position. I'm saying for this year right here, what do we need? We need a speed halfback and we need a cornerback. Now, I would never trade Ray Lewis to get a running back. That's not going to happen as Ray Lewis makes a tackle right there. But I would never trade Ray Lewis to get a running back. I would trade Ray Lewis to get a quarterback. right? I would trade Ray Lewis to get a quarterback. I would trade a big piece to possibly get a cornerback. But if I could keep Tim Couch for this year, me personally, I would want to do it. I know some people ain't feeling that, but I would want to do it as McCown is in, as the second quarter starts, throws that pick right there. But y'all can see, if they throw away from Wilson's side, if they throw away from Jackson on free safety, they just go one-on-one with our corners, it's going to be a big play because our cornerbacks are trash. So, I'm thinking about picking up a cornerback, but it might cost us Ray Lewis. Now, I really don't want to do that. I kind of want to keep the team intact, but I don't think we can really win and have that much success with this team. Now, I will pick up that speed halfback and see if that makes a difference. Because if we can win, I'm going to keep the team intact, baby. If we can win, I'm going to keep the team intact, and we'll talk about quarterbacks maybe next year. But if you guys really think that quarterback is the issue, I'm down to listen. But again, I'm going to throw picks, man. It's going to happen. Like, I'm going to throw picks. Like, it's going to happen, man. But anyways, McCown, he was hurt. He comes back in, throws a touchdown pass to Casper. We might win our first preseason game, y'all. We have a chance. We're up 7-3. As my man Bryant is beasting and feasting. So, if we do get rid of Ray Lewis, our starting middle linebacker for last year is still a free agent. And I'm thinking that is the move, man. I might just have like a free agency video before the season starts just to show you what I'm really talking about. Because he's still a free agent. He's 82 overall. And again, when he was our main middle linebacker, the defense wasn't that great. But with Ray Lewis as our main middle linebacker, the defense still wasn't that great. And the run defense still wasn't that great. So as you see, Ship, that might be one of our best runs of the preseason. I run the same play with Molden just to see, hey, maybe it's that play. And it wasn't, because Molden got shut down, and then we got to get the ball right back to Denver. So, with this team, corners, and again, D-line, O-line, you could always upgrade D-line and O-line. And I'm not going to sit here and say that our D-line and our O-line is perfect, because it's not. But as far as quick impact, like if we can get a Jalen Ramsey type corner, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. So we would have to trade, we would have to trade like Ray Lewis for a Champ Bailey. And I'm down to make that move. But that would give Washington a scary linebacker score with LeVar Arrington and Ray Lewis. That would be crazy. But imagine if we had a Champ Bailey on the team. That would be crazy. Imagine that, man. So I'm just throwing ideas out there because I don't want to have another losing season. It's most likely going to happen because this team was really, really, really bad when I took it over. And we only had one off season to do something, you know? But at the end of the day, as I burp and yawn at the same time, that's gross and nasty. But anyways, at the end of the day, I don't feel like Tim Couch is the biggest problem, but I do see where you guys are coming from. And the trade deadline is 6 weeks, so who knows, man. Week 6, we might make a move or whatever. And isn't this some crap? The fake John Elway drove down the field and freaking got this team the dub. Because we're going to have my man McAlley wide open, but Josh McCown couldn't hit him. So if I can hit those passes in this game with like a Dante Culpepper, I'm down. Steve McNair, I'm down to make a trade, man. But y'all just kind of got to let me know. But anyways, man, here goes our roster going into the season. Again, I feel like, it's not bad. Anquan Bolden, 84 overall. Everybody else is in the 70s, man. Like, it's not great. But even Walker was out there making plays. So I don't feel like it's a receiving corps. Because I know some people say, hey, well, you know what, Tim Couch, he might be playing bad, but your receiving corps is not that great. In this game, and with my slider set, I really don't feel like I need like a T.O. type receiver. If I had T.O., we will be beasting and straight feasting on folks, man. Because, y'all saw the Pro Bowl. We were doing work, man. There goes our schedule. Again, it could be a long season. That's all I'm saying. It could be a very, very long season. But I will make some moves. The roster I just showed you will look a little bit different, especially if you guys leave me comments and suggestions on what you want to see and what you think I should do. But until then, I'm out. Hope the rest of your day is the best of your day. Coach Dawkins. We'll see y'all later. Peace. Hot sauce.